Thank you for everything.
Oh, absolutely. Oh, thank you. Thank you.
All right. I can't even hold your hand.
Is Saturday?
Sunday, yeah. You said you're
All right,
going.
folks. Okay, we're gonna be recorded today. I'm hoping she will record Friday so that I can.
She is, she's doing Wednesday and Friday. That's
All
what it
right,
said.
because that way, then I can do more of the standing stuff on Friday. I won't do as much here today because I want us to make sure we go through the salutations that we do and a good stretching from top to bottom, all right? You don't want the same reflection every time you watch this, okay? So I'm gonna suggest, because I know a couple of people have this book, you may have other reflection books. So if you would all decide, I'm not gonna coordinate, but if you would all decide who might take turns sharing a brief reflection. And you can do that before you start the tape, because in fact, I'm gonna do that before she starts the tape today. Does that make sense?
Well, she has the tape going now, and she's gonna cut out to get what you're doing now.
Okay, well, good.
I didn't.
I wondered where she was. Okay. That sounds like a plan. So, just so you know, because I had to say goodbye to many congregations and communities as I've moved from place to place. So I go into this mode where my emotions are in check, and that's been necessary when I say goodbye.
Understood. It's not goodbye, it's never goodbye.
It's never goodbye. I mean, I'm gonna be around Tuesdays, and depending on who's around here and what's happening on Tuesdays.
Just see you later.
Yeah, it's just a see you later. Okay,
What time is your yoga?
1 o'clock. As I said, 1 o'clock Tuesdays, and there's chairs there. All right, just saying. All right.
And we've never seen that.
So, do I open this first?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Oh, wine. Balance. Oh, yes, it is. Oh, I will take time. That. If you didn't know, yes, I enjoy my evening glass of wine after a full day. Didn't you know that?
Same
Didn't
here.
know that. Well, now you do. Yeah, somebody did. Somebody had an inkling. Here's one for you. Wow.
Yeah, wine can.
Well, it's fragile. Yeah, I wonder. Somebody asked me the other week, your kids never did get to your.
Wine glasses.
Yes.
Here, you need scissors? Oh.
Your key?
Yeah, I didn't see it.
Okay. I don't want to go in here. It is like Christmas morning. All right. Thank you much. Oh.
Now record that.
And it's purple, and that's my very favorite color. Oh. And that's a protective case. I need a protective case. Oh, thank you so much. It's a singing bowl, and it is the vibration sound that is the one that's most soothing to the heart. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. You guys, I said to Jenna in our correspondence, I've had a lot of experiences in my life, but this experience with you all has been one of the highlights of my life. Because of the kind of community you are and how you welcomed me and how I think, we've kind of grown together in different ways. So I take you with me always. And no, I don't say that lightly. So. It is. Look at that. Thank you so much. expect you to use it Friday.
Yeah.
I will use it Friday. All right. Well, so we're getting started a couple minutes late. So perhaps we'll be going over a couple of minutes later.
You guys ready for me?
Thank you.
I'm slipping.
I know, I'm just thinking. All right. So, all right. Well, as we always begin, I'm going to invite you to come forward on your seat. As I shared, I'm going to read the reflection first, and then we'll settle in, begin our deep breathing. But you know how to relax and move into a contemplative mode as you come here in these chairs in our community. And this hour is all about you. So you might at this point close your eyes or lower your gaze. I shared this reflection yesterday with the floor yoga, but I think it's applicable for this day. There will be people who come into your life for a season and leave. It's not your job to try to keep them there. Sometimes we just need to move on and be grateful for our time with them, the lessons learned through that season. So, if you are missing someone today, tomorrow, next week, send them love. Appreciate what they brought into your life. Forgive them if you were wounded when they left. Release the attachment you have to foster healing, gratitude for what they brought. Relax your shoulders down and back. And taking some deeper breaths, filling up through your belly, rib cage, heart center, under to your collarbones. Taking in all that is good today. Exhale. Let go of anything that does not serve you. Continue together with 3 or 4 more inhale and exhales. Being thankful for the gift of this day. People who surround us. Might lift your gaze a bit or open your eyes. Begin our neck down to our toes to warm up. Let's take an inhale together. The exhale, drop your right ear towards your right shoulder. Be sure to relax both of your shoulders so that you can take advantage of the gentle stretch that you're introducing. Your next inhale, come back to center. Exhale, dropping your left ear towards your left shoulder. And releasing and relaxing the shoulders. Inhale back to center. On the exhale, turn your chin towards your right shoulder. Shrugging your shoulders up, letting them drop down. Feeling how that deepens the stretch a bit. Inhale, come back to center. And on your exhale, turn your chin towards your left shoulder. And shrugging the shoulders a bit, letting them drop down and back. Just stretch a bit. Next inhale, back to center. Drop your chin towards your chest. Shoulders again. Feeling the stretch moving into that upper back. Next inhale, back to center. And on the exhale, tip your nose a bit towards the ceiling. In that throat area, feeling a gentle stretch across your collarbones. Next inhale, come back to center. The exhale, drop your chin once again. Now with your next inhale, begin your nose circles, however large or small it works for you today. Exhaling as you come around and down. 2 in one direction. 2 in the other. Lift our shoulders up. Inhale and exhale. Take your hands back to the sides of your chairs. Lift your heart center just a bit. We're just introducing a slight back bend. Get to the deeper back bend. Let the breath cycle here. Inhale back to center and exhale, just relaxing your belly, bringing your shoulders and head forward a little bit. Breath cycle here. When you're inhale, come back to center. Let's let the right arm drop by the side. Take an inhale with the left, sweeping that arm up overhead. And on the exhale, drop to your right. You know which side you're dropping to. And on your next inhale, tip your heart center up just a bit. Exhale, move your heart center just to point towards your thigh. You don't have to do a deep bend. Let's do 3 more of those. As you inhale and come back up to center, arm up overhead, exhale, that arm down, left side. On your next inhale, bring the right arm up and overhead. Exhale towards your left. Cycle just like this. Inhale, your heart center just a bit. The exhale, just take it towards your thigh just a bit. 3 more of these. I think that's great. So in your next inhale, bring your arm up overhead. Exhale. Let's inhale both arms up, bring them to the shoulders. And let's do 4 slow forward shoulder arm socket. Loosening them up. And we'll do 4 in the reverse. And make them as large as your rotator cuffs will allow. Bring our hands back to the lap. And we'll do a little bit deeper twist. So take your right hand behind your back. Your left hand out. Inhale there. Exhale, bringing it over to your knee or thigh. Drop your shoulders. Inhale. And exhale. Maybe there's a little more twist. Look over that right shoulder. Next inhale, back to center. Now let's take the left hand behind the center of the back. Take your right arm out. Inhale here. Exhale, bringing it over to your knee or your thigh. Drop your shoulders. Head parallel with the ceiling. And on your next exhale, let's see if there's a little bit more of a twist. On the left shoulder. Exhale back to center. Place your hands on your knees and we'll move into cat and cow. And again, do this as slowly as you can so you can fully appreciate how your spine is bending and moving, right? So inhale, lifting the heart center towards the sky, pushing your tailbone back behind you. Exhaling, rolling the shoulders forward, dropping the head, and pushing the belly button towards the space behind you. Let's do 4 more of these. Back to the center. Take the legs a little bit wide and for left shoulder, reach that towards your right knee as you bend and twist. Inhale back up. Exhale to the opposite side. You may find each time you go to the side, you feel the muscles releasing a bit more. One more each side. Back to center. And let's a little bit with the feet and calves. So on an inhale, lift your right heel. Exhale, take it down. Inhale, left heel. Feel the calf muscle engaging as you do that. For each side. Bounce around a little bit. Maybe take your legs out, do some pointed flex and ankle circles. And then hands. So let's take our arms out straight and push the palm of your hand forward. And then your fingers towards the ground and point them back towards you. Like this. Bring the hands together and then fingers and wrists. Clasp them. Those infinity signs, any more movement, fingers as you might want. And to your hands like this. One more time. Right, so let us, does everyone have a strap? Is there an extra strap anywhere? Yeah. Is there something? Okay.
Shit.
Do you have one? Okay, all right.
I'm gonna get you.
So we can't forget these front ones. All right, so let's take the strap underneath your right foot. Right? Make sure you feel steady on your seat wherever you feel best supported. Okay. So let us inhale, exhale, this leg up. Right? You've got the strap. And everybody's in a different place, remember that. So I invite you to do something, but if you're not there, don't do it. So if you like, and if you can, lift your leg up just a bit. If you like, for any part of this count, let loose of your strap for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Engage. Down. Yeah, let us bring that same knee up towards the chest. Now, drop your shoulders, okay? Keep your back straight. If your muscles will do it, lift that knee up a little bit higher. Any part of this count, let loose. 8, 7, 6, 5, 3, 2, 1. And then the most fun one. So let's inhale, exhale the leg out front, take the band in your right hand, and then swing your leg out a bit. Again, think relaxing your shoulders. We're trying to relax the upper body. We're really engaging in the core and the pelvic floor. All right. If you like, lift the leg up a little bit. Any part of this count, let loose. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 2, 1. And you know, everybody is looking at their own self. So, you know, if at this point you can let it loose for 2 counts, it's engage the ears. It's about you, all right? And you will challenge yourself. Maybe a week from now, you'll be able to hold it up with that free. So challenge yourself in this. It's not comparing to anybody else, right? So over to your left leg. Always have to get a little preachy. All right, so let's inhale and exhale up. Touch your shoulders, relax as much as you can, engage the core, pelvic floor. If you like, lift that leg a little bit more. Let go for any part of the count. 8, 7, 6, 5, 2, 8. And then bring that knee up towards your chest, or straight up actually. Again, shoulders down, back is straight. If it's there, lift it a little bit more. Any part of the count, let loose. 8, 7, 6, 5. That was really let loose. The whole thing back. All right, then let's take an inhale, exhale it out. Here we go. Take it in your left hand and out to the side. All right, relax those shoulders. And if you like, hold on to your side of the chair. That's okay. If it's there, lift it up a little bit more. And disengage for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Engage. I see your face. All right, drink time. I can't help it. All right. We're going to do some hip rolls, but keep your strap with you and place your block down in front of your feet. And let's get these hips rolled out a bit. All right. So place your hand on your lap. Inhale. Exhale, heart center forward. And then do 3 circles in one direction, and then reverse. And again, slowly coupling your breath with your movement and noticing how your body responds. When you're complete, feet in center. Funny true story. In the grocery store the other day, a woman in front of me with her cart did a tree with her legs. True. Won't be alone. All right, now let's take band shoulder beyond shoulder height. We're going to take it up above our heads. All right, and you know what we're going to do. We're going to press against the block, so that engages your lower legs and your thighs. You're going to engage your core and your pelvic floor. We're going to inhale here, and we're going to exhale and bring the two towards one another. Inhale, exhale. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze those feet. Inhale, exhale. Now, the next time we come up, we're going to hold. 8, 7, squeeze, squeeze, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. All right, put this aside. I think it's time for sun salutation. Hey! And we'll go through this twice. Let's take, inhale, arms up overhead. Exhale to cactus arms and slight back bend. Inhale. Exhale, fold, fold. Inhale, half lift. Forward, back straight. Exhale, forward, fold. Inhale to seated left leg. Lift. Exhale, squeeze that left knee. Inhale, lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale to seated right leg, knee lift. Exhale, squeeze. Inhale, lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, sweep arms up. Exhale, cactus arms, slight back. Inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale. Inhale to seated, left leg lift. Exhale, squeeze. Inhale, lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale to seated, right leg lift. Exhale, squeeze. Inhale, lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, arms up overhead. Exhale, prayer hands heart center. All right, we are going to do our moon salutations and then we'll move to a few standing poses, right? So, let me just think for a moment. All right, got it. And we'll go through this twice, all right? So let's inhale, arms up overhead. Put my arms down for a moment. Okay, okay, now I got it. Now it's gonna be on. Okay. Inhale, arms up overhead. Point your fingers. Exhale, go right in a crescent. Inhale. Exhale, left crescent. Inhale. Exhale, goddess. Inhale, triangle. Exhale, pyramid. Inhale, to warrior one. Exhale, swing around to eight. Right knee is out. Inhale, to gate from the opposite side. Exhale, to warrior one. Inhale to pyramid. Exhale to triangle. Inhale, goddess. Exhale, arms up overhead, point your fingers. Exhale, crescent. Inhale, crescent right. Inhale. Exhale, dots. Inhale to pyramid. Or no, triangle, I'm sorry. Exhale to pyramid. Inhale to warrior one. Exhale, gate. That's it for front. Inhale to gate to the other side. Exhale to warrior one. Then inhale to pyramid. Exhale to triangle. Inhale to goddess. Exhale to arms up overhead. Inhale to crescent on the right. Exhale. Crescent left. Exhale. Another inhale here. Exhale for hands. Good. Good. All right, now. Coming up to our chair pose. Right, so feet maybe, yes, might be a good time to grab a drink before we get standing. Today we're going to do warrior poses sitting, and then Friday we'll do the standing. But always know you can stay sitting. All right, so hip distance apart. Get yourself settled. Let's take an inhale. Exhale, lift up off the seat. You got it. Right now, check your toes. You can see them. Make sure your butt's back, then lift your gaze and your arms. Lift your toes so you feel the four corners of your feet. And down. Do a couple of pulses here. So let's inhale, lifting the heels just a tinge. Exhale, let them down. Inhale. Exhale. So inhale while you're here, and exhale. And let's move over to the side here. And kind of back your chair wherever you like. Let's go ahead and get those feet really warmed up, the legs really warmed up. So however quickly or slowly you like to get to your full extension. Get to your full extension. Once we're there, just notice the stretching that's happening in your feet, your legs, drop your shoulders. And as you go along, maybe drop your hands from your chair, but always know that it's there. And it's not a prerequisite, it's just however strong you feel. Then let's slowly bring our feet back flat on the floor. And rock back. Then wherever you like to be for the next, we're gonna do our toe tapping. And again, the chair is here, always here. Some of you can do it without it. We're all thinking about where we are in this journey, okay? So we'll start with your right leg. So let's lift it up as close to 90 degrees as you can get it with the foot flex. Inhale and exhale back for a tap. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Next time we're going to go to the side. Inhale. We're going to go to the front. Slide that foot back, shake your legs out. And we'll move to the other side, right? So your left leg, inhale it up. Exhale back. It's time to walk to the side. Next time to the front. The goal for you there is, if you're not there yet, to try and bring this leg up to a 90-degree angle, as close as you can with that foot flex. Because then you really feel the full movement when you're stretching back behind and when you're stretching to the side. You can feel all those different muscles really working. All right, now we're going to go ahead and do a chair pose. We're not. We're going to do a tree pose. So you choose. I'm going to start on my my right leg, your left. And again, remember all the different levels. You choose where you are. Don't look at anybody else. All right. So feel the four corners of your foot. Engage the muscles. Relax your shoulders. And when you're ready, go ahead and kickstand your foot to wherever you want it to be. Find a drishti, a place to stare at. And when you like, grow a branch or two. While you're there, if you haven't, you've got your core engaged, tuck that tailbone in. That'll really elongate your torso. Press cycles here. And then back. Remember at home when you do that, maybe your goal can be 15 breath cycles, right? Strong, right? Now let's move to the other leg, your right leg, right? Your right leg, okay. So feel the four corners of your foot, engage your leg, your pelvic floor, your core, tuck the tailbone in, find something to stare at. When you're ready, kickstand. If you like, grow a branch, two, Release your shoulders. Keep that core involved. Let's take a couple more breath cycles here. So. And don't forget that you can do this holding on to a chair on both sides, all right? So, and you can do the pigeon holding onto the chair, all right? The goal would be to bring your hands forward. So there's all of those. Try and remember those, and I just didn't want your so you can remember some of those. Okay? So let's come out in front of our chairs. We're going to do a goddess. Right? So legs wider, toes pointed out at 45. Okay? And then we're going to bend the knees towards the toes, which causes the arches, or should make the arches come up so your knees can follow the direct line and not collapse. And when you're ready, goddess arms. Press here. And as you like, see if you want to lower a bit. Raise it if you don't, that's okay. This also calls for some balance. So, look at everybody. No, don't you look at everybody. All right, then come to stillness. Inhale. Exhale, straighten the legs. Move into chair pose. Right, you know where your seat is. And take an inhale and an exhale to chair pose. Make sure you see your toes. And then go ahead and gradually, as slowly, or as quickly as you need. Slower is better. Down to your seat. Again, think back to when we first started doing that. I think you've come a long way. All right, we'll go through warrior. Yeah, let's point in to your right. Left leg wherever you need it to be. And those of you in the front have been able to hear me when I'm going in the middle. I take a whole breath cycle, and then I'll give the indication to take a breath together before we move into the next pose. Right? Let's take an inhale and exhale to warrior one. Inhale, exhale to warrior two. Inhale, exhale to reverse warrior. Inhale, exhale to side angle. And your eyes look towards the sky. Inhale, exhale to humble warrior. Inhale, exhale to warrior one. Inhale, exhale to warrior two. Inhale, exhale to reverse warrior. Inhale, exhale to side angle. Inhale, exhale to humble warrior. Inhale, and come back to center. Woo. So do some. Have some water. And move to the left. Exhale to warrior two. Exhale to first one. Exhale, side angle. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Exhale, warrior two. Warrior. Exhale to side angle. Inhale. Exhale to rear. Inhale. Exhale back to center. And, all right, we're gonna do, right? That's always one, and you know, whatever you do, certain things, you know, if you have 10 minutes and you do a little bit of warm up, you know, up and down your body, wherever you're the stiffest, do one of the sun salutations, do a warrior flow, and do a fidget. Okay, to really you get your body moving with the sun salutations. You're really feeling the strength when you're doing your warrior flow, and this really opens the hips, because that's what we need as we're moving through the day. Stiff hips really causes us to, you know, not walk as well. All right, so let's take your left ankle up to your right knee or wherever it needs to be for you. All right, yes, all right. Think about your alignment. Okay, head parallel with the ceiling, shoulders drop, your neck and your spine are in line. Rest your hands towards that ankle. Breathing here, you can already feel, you know, the tension right here. And if this is where you stay, because that's where it feels like for a day, you're going to feel that release. That's what you need. If you feel like you want a little bit more, always do this on an exhale. Okay? So inhale, and exhale, leading with the heart center, bending at your hips. Don't need to push yourself hard to feel it now in your lower back, hip, and maybe underneath your thigh. Some rest there. Feeling some release. And while you're here, settle back up. Now when you're seated here, doesn't it feel a lot looser than when you're walking? All right, so take that leg down and we'll move to the other side. In fact, none of us looks graceful trying to do this. So, all right. So, your alignment, hands resting on your ankle. Notice, yep, feel that, and know that it's going to release. If you like, inhale, exhale, over a bit. Always one side seems a little bit easier than the other. Breath cycles here. Exhale. And let's do a straight leg forward fold. And we're gonna do a bent leg relaxed fold, okay? So wherever you want your heels or flat feet, and you're gonna lead with your heart center on an exhale as you slide your hands, your fingertips down your legs. So see an inhale together and exhale. Get to where you're satisfied with being, where your back will allow you today. Go ahead and drop your shoulders gently and your neck. So it's gonna pull a little bit more on that lower back. Breathe into it. Then slowly, one vertebra at a time, just track your hands back up. Your head up last. Before we do the relaxed forward fold, let's go ahead and do our sun salutation. 8. Get planted here. All right. Let's take an inhale, bring the arms up overhead. Exhale to forward fold. Inhale, we bring ourselves back to seated with our arms straight out. Exhale, back to cactus arms, slight back. Take your hands down to your knees, and on the inhale, lift up into up dogs. Really got a strong back bend. Exhale, down dog. Stretch your legs and your arms out. Inhale, back into up dog. Nice. Exhale to forward fold. Put a half lift in here. Inhale to half lift. Exhale to forward fold. Go through this one more time. Inhale, arms up overhead. Whoops, I'm sorry. Exhale to forward fold. Inhale back to seated, arms out in front, arms forward. Exhale, cactus arms, slight back bend. Inhale to up dog. Good back bend. Exhale to down dog. Inhale to up dog. Exhale to forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, arms up overhead. Exhale, prayer hands on center. Now let's take the knees wide. Take your hands on your knees. Then maybe I support myself with my elbows as I'm going down to a relaxed forward fold. And you can do any kind of movements you want on the way down. And if your hands reach the floor, fine. If they don't, you want to use a block, fine. If you want to just hang, that's fine. Try and let everything in your back and arms relax. And your head as well. Two deep, slow breath cycles here. While we're down here, go ahead and take your hands to the outside of your ankles and outside your legs. Another couple breath cycles. take your right hand to your right knee, your left hand to your left knee. And again, slowly, one vertebra at a time. So back up, head kind of last. Get something to drink, take any last stretches that you like before we move into Shavasana. Settle into your chair, lean back against it, supported. We all know the drill. Start with your toes, working your way up the body, making sure that all the muscles are relaxed. Say, don't forget your jaw. Forget to drop your tongue away from the roof of your mouth. Feel your body in rest mode. Allow your mind to go there as well. Hearing the sounds of the fan vibrating. Slow on the vibrations of the music. Deepening your breathing. Toes. Back. Once you're ready, open your eyes or lift your gaze. Let's take a deep inhale together. Exhale. This day, may you find peace, love, and joy. May you share peace, love, and joy. May you embrace peace, love, and joy in your heart. It didn't. We can not record now. Yeah.
That's what the picture started. I'm almost 72. Almost 70. Oh, Dorothy. Looks like you're gonna have a great day.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah.
That one's good too.
It's a good. Yes, that's right. You know, they have funny.
You'll be here Friday? No, you won't.
At the beginning.
Oh,
and the
good.
end.
Oh, good.
Yeah. Yes, yes. Yeah. It's just yes. Stewardship, so yeah. We should do that. So I'm gonna take it.
Okay.
So.
Going to Bacon Jam.
Yes.
Hang in
Enjoy,
there.
enjoy.
I'll collect. Is that okay?
The what?
I'll collect this. Is that okay?
But, yeah, there's lots in there that you can find out.
Mm.